Around that time, you and Shanina Shaik
Yeah,
broke
Shanina
up.
Shaik. I actually started dating her 2009. Yeah.
Yeah.
After
In
Page. After
2000,
Page. After Page.
after Paige. Okay, because in at one point she started dating DJ Ruckus, and I
Yeah.
guess there was some altercation that happened in 2016 between you and Ruckus.
Yeah, well, I like to clear the air on that because those two met
Let's
up
go.
and they decided that they wanted to see each other, which I said, you know what? All right, cool. I mean, I can't force you to be with me. That's cool. But what happened with that guy was me and him used to be friends, okay? And normally real men don't go after other men's girls because that's just not what you do. It's like it's almost a code, and some people don't know the code, and then you can kind of tell who doesn't because that's not street. You don't do that. So I was cool with it. They wanted to be together. I had no problem. My problem was I'm minding my business. This dude sees me in Vegas, gets on the mic at I think it was Omnia, one of those clubs, and just start talking shit. And I'm just like, bro, man, what's wrong with this dude, man? I don't want no problem. I'm in here chilling, hanging out with some other people. So a friend of mine was head of security at the time there that I used to train guns with and everything. So I told him, I said, yo, my G, go tell the DJ to keep my name out of his mouth or he's going to have problems. At the time, I was in there with half of Brooklyn. And I was in there with the Italian side of Brooklyn. So they was already pissed because he was being disrespectful. So they wanted to fuck him up. And it was like there was no stopping them from doing that. So he ran out the back door like the scared man that he was. And then I didn't pay it no mind. So one night I'm in New York. I'm sitting by the bar up and down. This guy's walking out and he gives me the finger. So I'm like, he's back on his shit again? He's like some kind of tough guy? Does he not know my history? Did she not tell him who I was? So I go over to him. He's with 5 dudes and a bodyguard and one of this club security. So I had on a big Cuban link. So I took off the Cuban link, wrapped it around my fist, and I said, what's up? You want to do this? Because I don't know why you disrespected me and I don't even talk to you or your lady. You know what I'm saying? So I said, we can handle this right here or we can go outside. So one of the dudes said something smart and I was like, yo, you shut the fuck up because I know you know my history and I know you know what I'm capable of. So Buddy was like, one of his friends walks him outside with security. Security's like, yo, T, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. I'm just walking dude to the door. So he gets outside, he goes, stands by a cop, a New York City police officer. So I come outside. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you standing next to. I ain't scared of no fucking police. The cop looks at me and then looks at him and just slowly walks down the street. And I said, yo, what you think he was going to do, pussy? I said, yo, let's get it on. So then his friend was like, no, chill. So he puts him in a cab. I got my motorcycle jacket inside. So I go back inside, go get my motorcycle jacket and my helmet, get on my bike. And then I had to go riding around trying to find the cab. Luckily, I got a photogenic memory, so I remember the cab numbers on the back. So I get on my bike and I'm following him, and I follow him back to some apartment building. And I get off the bike and he's like, his friend is there and I already know what was happening. I know they was going to jump me. So I kept on my jacket on, my helmet, and I chasing him like he running like a little bitch. So I finally get close enough to kick his legs out and he falls and we get this going. We getting going, Vlad. And his homeboy jumps on my back. So I'm fighting the two of them. The cab driver's watching. The doorman's watching. So, I'm like, damn, they might have me right now. Cause they done flipped me over and they got me on my back and they're both hitting me. So for some reason, I don't know, I got this superhuman strength, threw them both off me, got up, started beating the shit out of both of them. DJ boy runs inside the building with the doorman. The doorman locks the door. I can't get in. I'm outside. Come outside, pussy. He won't come outside. So his homeboy's right there. So I start beating on his homeboy, kicked him in the fucking nuts. And then the doorman's like, I'm calling the police. And I'm like, yo, y'all don't want to fight? I said, well, fuck y'all then. So I got on my motorcycle and rode out. And the next morning I had to fly to Miami because I got a call that my grandmother was on her last hours. So I get on the plane, I land, and I call one of my NYPD boys and I say, look, last night I got in some shit. Is there an APB out for me? So he looks in the system. He says, no. He said, where did it happen? So he pulls up the footage and he says, hey, I see you and I see these two guys jumping you. Do you want to press charges on them? I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I ain't about that world. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I said, but yo, the next time I see them, I'm going to fuck them up. So that's how that shit went down. And, to this day, he still won't square up with me. He keep running. And, I told him, I said, you know that Florida stand your ground. I said, so the next time you and your friend think y'all gonna jump me, it's not gonna be a nice day for you two.